Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Kind of a new concept, a new RTG. You'll probably see loads of these around on YouTube, but this is my take on it. I am going to do a past and present Manchester United and Real Madrid. Considering both of the clubs at the minute haven't been too great, you know, let's try and see what we can do here. So what we do, we pick Premier League to start off with. We weren't too sure if to do La Liga or Premier League. We pick Premier League in hopes that we get a few danglers because there's more uncommons for Man United than there is for Real Madrid. And as you can see, we do get actually our first past and present Real Madrid player in Kovacic. Now plays for Chelsea, which helps us with chemistry a little bit. And obviously we're going to have to skip through all these kind of silly things that we've all seen before. And we also have another past and present in Nikita Paris, our striker. A lot of these players do not stick around, a bit of a spoiler alert, but what we do here, we try and collect to do this whole silly mini game to get our free 84 rated player, I think it is. None of them actually are past and present Madrid players or United players, so it doesn't actually help, but it will help for SBCs going further down the line for the typical 83s, 84 sort of thing. We get our little Evo slot, and because we are on PC this time round, we do have 2,000 FIFA points, which will, spoiler alert, be getting spent in this video. But what we're going to do, we're going to open up our pre-order icon. Again, we didn't really pre-order the game. We kind of just paid for EA Play for a month to see where we can get this account in a month. If it lasts longer than a month, then happy days. We want Ronaldo, but unfortunately, we get Oliver Kahn. Again, not past nor present. So it doesn't really benefit us, but it does for premium fodder, I guess. And we do use him, but not in this episode. And we also do use him kind of in a gameplay wise when it comes to doing some objectives. But because we're doing objectives, as you can see, we're going to actually pull our first walkout. It doesn't benefit us, but again, it does premium fodder. What we're going to do here, we are essentially doing all the silly quests, like milestones, try and get them done, moments to try and get the 60 moment stars pack, which is a rare player pack, which helps. But as you can see, we actually do pull our first Real Madrid player in Brahim, which we will Evo in this episode actually, because some of the objectives you have to do the intro to Evo kind of stuff. So to get the transfer market unlocked, we are having to do that. A lot of kind of silly tasks because this is a fresh brand new account. You know, we've got a main account on Xbox, so if you want to see kind of a little tour on that of the account we kind of spend money on and to see what we kind of got, you know, we've got that R9 on there from swaps, which I'm sure you see in every weekend league game you kind of play. But we're just opening these nonsense packs, really kind of doesn't really help because we don't get no discard value or anything like that. But consumables pack, we don't really need to see a consumables pack. There's a lot of packs I actually do skip, but this is kind of the first stuff, just in case you guys are wondering, oh, where did he get that chem style from? Or, you know, I'm sure you guys don't really care. You'll quite clearly see that our FIFA points kind of does drop a little bit, but not to spoil the video, we do spend them, and we actually get a player that's absolutely massive for us. But here's the Foundations player. We kind of do a little bit of scouting. I thought Koopmeiners you might have played for Real Madrid, but I don't know where that came from. It was kind of in the back of my head. I was like, does he play for them? Does he not? But apparently he doesn't, which obviously we don't pick. Well, we actually do pick. I'm not going to pronounce his name. He is the left back / left mid. We pick him because it kind of helps with chemistry, just to kind of start the series. As you know, the more chem, the better. Kind of makes our gameplay a little bit better too. Gameplay, I will say, on PC is incredibly smooth. Obviously, depending on the system you kind of have. But the only issue I've noticed, which you'll probably see in the videos, is the walkout animation is kind of a bit rough, to be honest with you. Like there's kind of like a little stutter before the walkout, but normal packs are fine. But as you can see, we're going through all of our milestones here. We do claim the kind of objective for completing, well, 50 it was, but we're actually up to 64. So we do get our little pack. So as you can see here, we look around to find our stars. We open up the packs here. You can kind of see who we do and do not get, obviously. we get our first one, which is just 1 star, kind of nothing major, but it will give us just like a little sweet juicer sort of thing. Kind of uncommons, well, commons technically, but they are tradable, so we can actually get a few coins on the board. And the most coins, better really, because we want to try and work towards getting a decent keeper, or say a big player like Vinicius Jr. or, well, to be honest, all the big players play for Real Madrid. You know, I'm a Man United fan, but I was born in Spain, so I do also follow Madrid. But a little bit about me, bit weird. But yeah, so United is our team that we support, and as you can see, talk about Man United, we pull the man himself, Sesko, who, if you do watch the Premier League, he has come in clutch quite a few times for us lately. So we will probably see what evos we can stick on him as our big main striker. Obviously, on the main account, we do have Ronaldo. Well, you know, R9 Ronaldo. But it's a shame we couldn't get him in our icon pack in this one. But we keep moving. We're going to keep opening kind of these kind of like dangler packs. Again, it's nothing too special. I will just show you the first amount. But the majority of them will be skipped unless it is kind of like a walkout or United player. As you can see, there is FUT birthday going on, so happy birthday to EA, I guess. You know, I'm sure there's been a lot of people out there that's given him money to say kind of happy birthday. I think they have enough money. I mean, granted, I have just done the same thing by spending money on to get this fresh account sort of thing. But it's all for a bit of fun. You know, I'm enjoying it. You know, we all get bored. It's, you know, the best time of year on FIFA is, well, EAFC is normally when we open up packs on our fresh account, kind of get excited for anything. You know, we did see a Victor Lindelof there, past and present Man United. We were debating using him, but that's not really going to happen. And in this clip here, we have a player pick, which is from an objective. A lot of this will be objective based. From like, I can't remember what they're called now, but they're the kind of intro stuff where we need to unlock the transfer market. We don't get anything of note in the first pick. The second pick is the same. No real beneficiary players there that will actually help us. Again, a gold pack. These are just dub packs, but you just never know. We were originally going to do a series at the very start of the year based on just past and present Man United, and I was doing that on the PlayStation 5. We started the episode, I recorded 1 or 2 episodes, but we actually pulled a 2 million coin icon in Buchagueno, and it kind of just felt like the series was already over because we had 2 million and we could kind of buy whoever we wanted at that point. And to have 2 million at the very start of the game is ridiculous. So we kind of still did a few evos, but I lost interest in that account. So here's another player pick. We are actually going to use our FIFA points. We went off a bit of a tangent, and we pull Mainu, who is absolutely massive for this series and a great pull just to get early on. And with this being our first FUT birthday, well, second now, but obviously we picked Mainu. As it being our first FUT birthday, the plan is to obviously do all the free stuff on him, so we don't actually have to spend any of our coins, because as you can see, we're pretty limited. We open up another player pick in hopes that we get another good pull or a Courtois or something like that, but we actually don't. And also, is Katoto always in the first slot? Because it seems it, you know what I mean? But no, so the first pick was massive. Again, as I'm recording this, the new season pass has just dropped because we are a few days behind. But we'll eventually catch up. The new season pass has dropped, so should we have saved our FIFA points for that, or EAFC points for that? Maybe. But to be able to take a massive gamble early on and actually pull Kobe Mainu is massive. So as you can see, we're looking at the Evos. We're looking at this big juicy Evo here, and we're wondering who we can put in. And there surely is only one man at the minute, and that is Benjamin Sesko. Becomes a really nice card, you know, finesse shot, all the kind of core playstyles that you want for a big striker, obviously minus maybe incisive, but low driven base. You know, you've got tiki-taka is quite nice, technical with a 5-star. So we spend our 800 FIFA points to Evo him up. I do believe we do get 2,000 every month or so. I'm not really sure how the FIFA point things work that EA give you every month for being a member on PC, but this is a current project of the team. Once we get the coins in, you know, we haven't pulled anyone from Real Madrid as of yet, obviously, other than Brian. Yeah, you just seen him, the right mid. But we open up a couple more player picks. Again, this episode is going to be full of kind of picks, but we will just speed this lot up for you now. We don't really get anything of note, kind of a little bit here and there, but we do actually stumble across a icon swap token because they are still currently available, and little Cavani there, and because I think it was for playing squad battles with first owner players. Because of that, we actually received one token, which towards the end of the episode we will use for the, I think it's 82 times 25 pack that we can get. But yeah, like I said, we're going to speed this part up where we're just getting kind of the fodder. But we do hit a FUT birthday here. Doesn't benefit us at all, other than it being premium fodder, which kind of seems to be the word of the series so far. Well, it's the first episode, but you know what I mean. Here we go, our gold players pack. Again, nothing of value. Or is there? Because we do pack our first right back. Again, this episode kind of feels like it's a lot of Man United, but we will get some Real Madrid players in the future. Is that kind of foreshadowing? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. But we do have some more packs, which is the season progress. Because there was a lot of XP out, we were able to get like a decent chunk in. I think we might have got a couple of Evos as well, but as you can see, this will help with making an SBC or two. But our player pick, again, wasn't anything great other than Mallard, who is our left mid. We're not sure if we're going to use her. Do we use women in this series? I think early on. I've got nothing against that. Like, if you want me to use them, I'll use them. If you don't, I won't. You know, we've got a couple in the team that will benefit us just for the time being. You know, with all these different objectives out, we actually need to use him, her, kind of whatever. But again, we pull a Tara Martinez here, duplicate, so we can chuck him straight into the duplicate trade pile. But again, it's just more packs, more walkouts, kind of. I think in the next episode, we will take a big gamble using up all of our fodder, especially because we haven't got access to the transfer market even now as I'm recording this. We've unlocked the ability to unlock it, but we need to wait 3 days or something crazy like that. But we have got a nice amount of coins to be able to actually fill out our team where it's just Real Madrid and just Man United players. But again, a little bit of spoilers for the episode ahead. With this episode here, though, as you can see, you know, we packed another walkout. So we, like I said, we use up the fodder. We will take a gamble next episode. So if you want to see it, stay tuned. Does it work in our favour? You'll have to watch. But as you can see, we're coming towards the end of this episode now, and I just want to say like a massive thank you. We're going to open this 25 times 82 pack up in hopes that we do get kind of a Man United player or a Real Madrid player that we can use. You know, imagine a Ronaldo, like a CR7, as his, you know, his FUT birthday's still out. But I don't think we're that lucky, unfortunately. Well, I know we're not, but spoiler, we do not get Ronaldo. But that's more of a given, really. But as you can see, we're going to open this pack up. We're going to see who we can get. Let's see if it's worth it. Again, we didn't really do too much. As we see it walking out, we get a cam. We get Portuguese. I think you already know who it is. It is Bruno Fernandes, who, you know, is pinnacle to this Man United team at the minute. So it's actually quite good that we have him too. So we start the episode off really strong with a Kobe Mainu, a Sesko Evo, and a Bruno Fernandes. Stay tuned for next episode because, spoiler alert, we do get a couple more Madrid players in the squad. But thank you guys for watching. I'm just going to go through this now. You know, it's my first real episode on the channel. Let me know if the audio and stuff is fine. But please keep an eye out, sub, like, subscribe, you know, all that stuff that everyone says. Cheers, guys. Peace.